Welcome to Raw Babes 101. We are your hosts, Miss KK and
TT
in the house tonight.
I just almost want to say titties.
Titties! Girl, I'm on fire. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Hey, Tef.
Yeah.
Share your shirt.
But don't say bitches. Well, you'd never know unless you went on our YouTube channel.
To see.
But just saying, I just inherited this nice shirt. Thanks, Kristen.
Brand new. Never been worn.
My DNA is all over this shit now. Love it. So we're in fucking fire right now. We just had the most amazing interview with Miss Stevie Sheila. What the fuck? Stevie Shaler.
Let me clear my throat. God
dang. Stevie Shaler just had us on her podcast, and it's crazy because Stevie's such a beautiful teacher, and we've talked about her, especially in the beginning stages of the podcast. A lot of our work really revolved along the teachings that she's been putting out there. And she's just a really big part of our life, and she's been on our podcast. And then it was such an honor to get that invite from Stevie. She's just,
oh my God,
was so excited to
full
have us
circle.
on. I know. She's just I just love her. So
she's such a light in this entire community.
Well, yeah. I mean, our our purpose, I feel comes full circle. The same as what ours, her purpose is very similar to ours. It's just spreading the word and waking the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Time to wake up, people.
Leaning into your own healing, to be your own advocate of your own health and your own direction and your own intuition, instead of always leaning everywhere else into somebody else's, this teacher. It's ultimate goal,
right,
is to then get back to yourself.
Yeah, I think we talked about this on our podcast too, about falling too comfortable in routines
my gosh,
learning, and maybe falling into too much trust, and not trust, but people are almost counting on the card pull or counting on the advice from someone else rather than going within, because that's actually what we're designed to do, is just get quiet with ourselves, and we can find our own answers. But it's when we're constantly in the search of things, we're not actually going within, we're not getting quiet, that's a habit within itself that it does need a break.
It does. And like you're saying, this mundane routine, I've been caught in it myself. And then I get this redirection, and then I'm like, oh, I thought I was doing the things. But no, the things were keeping you distracted from the thing.
And with that being said, I do so much work with clients in terms of creating new habits. And I'm a strong believer in developing a night routine and an evening routine, or a routine in general. But the routine is just to get you into new habits. Now, it's not meant to be comfortable. Now, we've talked about this lots. When things finally start becoming coming in with ease, easy, quote unquote, effortlessly, like butter, it's time to level up. It's time to add to that toolbox. Trust me, you're not going to be doing a workout routine when you want to gain strength, and you want to compete in powerlifting. You're going to amp up your workout routine. If you want to be a teacher in any shape or form, you're going to level up your knowledge within that. So you're going to go within other teachings and learning from other resources.
Reaching out. It's like that next frequency, that next leader.
The next level.
Or it's like taking that 5-pound weight, and at the beginning it was a little bit heavy. You're like, and if you stay with that 5-pound weight,
you're never going to see a difference.
You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. It's like,
are we we're going to be silly today. I can tell.
Tapping into the silliness. On my roller coaster, baby.
Yeah, so it's not always just one way. No. It's not just always just staying in a routine. It's not. get into routine, just develop new habits, but don't get too comfortable in your routine because shit like what happened to my knee will rock you.
Yeah.
Kids, if you have kids, those will change your direction too. Job changes, like look what's happening in the world. There's so many changes happening that's redirecting us. Fucking the gyms were closed. What did everybody have to do? Like you guys just didn't do anything. Come on. Like you're going for hikes. You're doing something. You're doing fucking sit-ups in your living room. Like, come on. There is a way around everything. A redirection, there's nothing wrong with it. Anyways. Breathe, Tiff. Breathe.
No, she's just on fire. You just tapped into some what is she called? Sasha Fierce.
Oh.
Sasha Fierce.
Wearing her all over.
I know, it's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Tiffany and I did an incredible circle last weekend. It was awesome. We're not going to share too much about it because we got some more stuff coming for y'all.
And I think it's important to attend these circles because it's really what's experienced in the circles. Stay in the circles. I'm just saying. It's fine to share your experience, but you'll never really fully understand unless you're in it.
You got it. And when you're in it, to win it. And what are we winning? Frequency. What are we raising? Frequency. Hallelujah. Holy Spirit, activate.
Holy Spirit, activate.
I was giving you a high five and then
I left you hanging. Sorry, buddy. I got you.
It's okay. Want to acknowledge today that we are recording this is Stefan's birthday. Happy birthday, Stefan! Into the other dimension. So I wore the butterfly necklace, and this was something that was called, kind of got signs and symbols from him. So I'm acknowledging him and sharing with him. And the magical thing about this is, on his birthday is the day that we recorded with Stevie, and what was one of Stevie's readings that Stefan originally came through 2 years ago before this journey even begun with the podcast or anything. And it said, he came through and it said that he is one of my spirit guides to get me through a few hurdles along the way for X amount of time, which is super cool. Another quick share. Stevie did say that there was going to be a big opportunity. And the cool thing about opportunity is we had no idea, raw babes. It didn't even exist yet. And another card that was pulled through Stevie's reading was speaker. I didn't speak at all. Well, now you can't shut me up. So it's super cool to share this journey with you, Tiffany, and all of you viewers and listeners, and how this full circle comes around. Like, tapping into the spiritual side of things really is the key to life. It really is. It's that ticket. It really changes everything.
Yeah, you can even go from a religious standpoint and just take out the politics in that, and you're still getting the exact same goods, the exact same tools.
Yeah. And spirituality, which I will just say, it's use your discernment. It's whatever it looks like for you and whatever you believe in. It doesn't have to be, you can say universe, you can say God, you can say source, you can say higher self, you can say whatever you want.
It's Frank.
And it's free,
Bethany.
And it's whatever you want it to be. It's all about frequency.
It is. It is. I think it's quite apparent that there's just something bigger than us, something a little bit unexplainable, and it's for us to find out, you know, what is to uncover in the life that we're living. What do we need to experience? What onion do we need to peel?
And it's so cool because it's like, come on. You gotta just tap into the fact that there's a little bit more than going to work, going to sleep, taking a shit, and eating food. There's more out there. Like, come on. We are on planet Earth. There's stars, and there's a galaxy out there. It's limitless. There's gotta be more. So just
And we're
Be open to
learning.
it.
There, as far as I understand, a lot of studies that are coming out are really tapping into the fact that we've been living in a limited mindset. Even the way that we see the universe and how we can explore it, that's been limited thinking. So
now sky is no limit.
I know.
There's no limit.
No, there's no limit. But we're just so grateful to be here, and I always just want to acknowledge everything that's happened up to this point, whether it's through our ancestors and times before that, being grateful for the earth under our feet, because when we act as a unified unit, we raise the vibration of the earth and those around us, and that is probably a big part of our purpose as a unit.
Yeah, peace and harmony.
Through all together. Yeah, I don't know what the word is right now.
To share this message and really bring us as a unified unit. What?
Unit. Unit.
G-unit. Hold on, that old school, that gangster part.
Unit.
G-unit. Do you know what that is?
I don't.
50 Cent. G-unit. 50 Cent. Whoa. Do. Whoa.
I was listening to Rage Against the Machines at that time.
Okay. I was more of your like, go shorty, it's your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Hey!
Hey, I just like double like mouth you. You talk, I'll like move my lips and see what happens.
This is awesome because we needed, okay, gotta share this guy for all of you guys. Matias Stefano. Sorry. Incredible. Go check out his stuff. He is extremely gifted, which everybody is gifted, but he is next level. He is on Aubrey Marcus's podcast. It's on the 9 Dimensions. He basically explains so many different things and use your discernment, but a lot of his stuff resonates with me, and I think it will with a lot of you guys. 3 things that he recommends. Breathe. When you breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Not your mouth. Your mouth is for eating. Eat foods from the light, which is meaning from sun, what comes naturally from the earth. That will raise your frequency. And the 3rd thing is joy and laughter. Laugh. This is what Tiffany and I are here to flip and do, is bring some joy and humility and fun into the seriousness of planet Earth.
Dun dun dun.
So yeah, check him out. He's awesome. Fire.
We didn't get to finish what we were saying about like the circle that we did. Do we want to talk about that?
We have more to come to talk about the circle that we went to, not the one that we did. We were participants in this one. And wow, just more in the community, more about unity. Basically, a lot of what the circle was about was, of course, healing ourselves, raising our frequency, coming into 2022, and also manifest, and also raise the frequency of planet Earth, Mother Earth. So really to raise the frequency as a collective. We are not separate. We are all one. When you heal, I heal. When I heal, you heal. I want you to heal.
So powerful, girl. And that's why these circles are really, really powerful, is when you have a collective mindset with a specific agenda. Like, say you're coming in, you want to manifest, or you want to let go, or you want to connect more to earth, or whatever it is, whatever that agenda is, as a collective, it is amplified times 10. Like, I felt so at ease and calm and excited for life. And I slept really fucking good that night, and I know I will tonight, because I'm on fire. It's too early for a laugh attack.
I can't. It's been a while.
You're crying.
It's been a while since we've gone
viral within our mics.
Oh my.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I fucking...
Okay, go for it. We're going to pull a card.
Well,
but a different type of card.
What did you call this, though? Like a fire or something?
Foreplay?
What? No. Like,
what?
Something
it's
round.
Create the love.
No, what did Stevie call hers? We were calling that
rapid fire.
Rapid fire round.
Round of rapid fire.
Rapid fire round 1.
Computer G Delaklia Jai.
Go. It's time to go now. Question. How do you like others to show that they love you?
To show you that they love you.
To show you that they love you. What's your love language?
We've went over this before. Check back to episode blah, blah, blah. It's called Love Languages. The 5 love languages. But mine is affirmations and touch. And then service and then gift. Gift was way on the other end.
Isn't there 5?
Yeah.
What's the 5th one?
I don't know. Putting your finger in my ass. Oh.
She's like, fuck you. Put me on the spot like that.
Can I tell you what mine is? What was the question?
Or what was your love language? How would you like others to show that they love you?
Okay, so I'm going to tell a little bit more than just saying affirmations. So basically, the man that I'm calling in to come on his horse, and he is a king, would be like, I love you, sweet Rosemary. No, he's going to be like, he's going to be like this. He's going to be like, come home, give me a huge hug and a big kiss, grab my ass, give a little spank, and be like, I love you so much. You're awesome. And
you are the light of my life.
Yes.
You're my queen, and you light me up from the inside out.
Yes,
friend.
With a bit of a doing. That's perfect. Every day.
You have to see the YouTube channel to see what I just did.
Yeah. You guys want to see this because you'll feel the energy and all this craziness exuding from our body.
We're just on fire. Okay.
Another. Are you going to answer it, or was it just a one-sided?
It was one-sided.
Okay,
fine, I'll answer. Basically, my love language is act of service.
Okay, so basically coming in, grabbing your feet, massaging them.
Taking time out, like thoughtfulness. Like, even if you made me a gift, I'd be like, oh!
Okay, so made you dinner.
Yes.
Made you your celery juice in the morning.
Yes.
Brought it in, touched your leg, said,
yes.
Tiffany, you are my fire.
Save it for the shower, girlfriend. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. If you were to become famous, what would you like to be known for?
Peace and humanity, lifting everyone up. Obviously, that is for me to share the message, be the speaker, to be like, hey, you've got this. Yes, you're depressed right now. Yes, you're going through anxiety. I'm here for you. I've got your back. We're going to do this together. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
That is like ultimate. That's the thing. I love seeing people succeed. I will never knock you down, and I will never, I won't not cheer you on. I will tell you the truth. I may trigger you. I may trigger you a lot, but it's only to raise you up. To be like, hey, this isn't working anymore.
Out of love.
Out of love.
That is different.
Right. It's out of love. Being like, this isn't working. Like, you have so much awesomeness inside of you. Let's find that fire and let's lean towards that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. And
what about for you?
For me,
what a card to pull. Hilarious.
Yeah, honestly, it's just raising the vibration of humanity. Yeah. Like, and everything in between, girl.
Wow, you should have a podcast. You should have a podcast.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, do you want to have one with me? Because you share the same purpose. Whoa.
Well, you know what? Like attracts like, and we're not the only ones that were attracted to us. We have such an amazing team around us that we're always cheering each other on. And just even being on Stevie's podcast today really signified the importance of our work. It really did. And it really was like...
So...
Because, like, I think in the beginning of a lot of my work, I was still unsure of why I was doing... Like, I had so many insecurities, but yet I was being pulled to do this. And I didn't know what it meant. And I was like, it's not meant for me to understand now.
Yeah.
That part I knew. That was like an intuitive thought that I had. It was like, don't worry about it. Just fucking do it.
And that's a great message for all of you listening. Tiffany's the best at this. It doesn't matter. Just do it. You're never going to be fucking ready. And this is your sign. Who is ever listening, I am talking to you. Tiffany is talking to you. And we are saying, this is your sign.
Yeah.
Lean into that fear. Do it anyways. What are you waiting for? I said this before. Like, I would wait for fucking what? For it to start snowing? Well, it's not going to start snowing. So you're going to pass your life away waiting for the right moment.
A thought can happen. Like, so every day we can have like 90% of the same thought if you are not used to putting your thoughts into action, or developing a habit of a thought process that actually is good for you, that has benefits to your life. There is no benefits to thinking the same thing over and over and over again. So that's why it's a good idea to brain dump a list of whatever you have to accomplish, ideas that you have, things that you want to manifest, so you can just make room for the things that actually have significance in your life.
Yeah. And get out of the loop. It's like you're on this Ferris wheel. You're going to keep going forever. And sometimes someone's got to push you off.
Yeah. So true.
That's what universe does. That's the carpet rip. The push off the Ferris wheel, the carpet rip is that redirection of getting you out of your loop. So don't wait for that and just take action. Ready?
What is something you've always dreamt of doing but not done it yet? Why haven't you?
What have I? Okay, say it one more time, please.
What is something you've always dreamt of doing but haven't done it yet, and why not?
So something that I've always dreamt of doing and that I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Something that this is a good one. Do you have? Did it come to mind for you? Because I gotta think about this.
Yeah, it fucking did.
Okay, what is it?
And it was traveling.
Which we're doing.
Because I was like the sole provider of my kids growing up, I was literally responsible from getting them to and from so Dave could build his empire. That was the agreement that we had. So that actually kind of, in a way, just tied me down. But, that was fine because that was the purpose that I had at that time. Yeah, of course. And that was way important to me. But we actually, like, Dave and I didn't grow up traveling. Like, we didn't actually have the means to do that or the support as kids. And then we grew up just being reckless. And I feel like we wasted our days partying and just
totally
human mindless things.
No, I love the truth.
Yeah. And by the time that I was done with that type of lifestyle, that's when I wanted children. And that's when we started having kids. And I got pregnant at 23. And that's relatively young, I feel. But yeah, there was just not a lot of room and time to travel. And now that the kids are older, they're a lot more sustainable. It's just so much easier as a parent when your kid can make all their own food. They can do their own laundry.
Less worry.
Yeah, I don't have to tell them to do these things. So the reason why I haven't traveled is because of COVID. Stupid COVID.
But we've just
hasn't happened
recently also found out you can travel. You can drive your car across to the U.S.
Yes.
Go through the border.
Yes.
Get on a plane, and you can still travel. And you can drive your car back, and you can still travel. So let's just stay light with this in the sense that it's still possible. And if you guys just did a little bit of research, you'll see that you can still
But the
travel.
research that you, I would really...
Not the research. It was actually trial and error. So
and other people's experiences.
Yes.
Because anything that you find on Google, it's like literally...
censored.
It's like, no, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. It's not true. Like, especially if you're not vaxxed.
So the truth about what Tiffany's... Obviously, this was meant to share. This is coming up. So an acquaintance... she has chosen not to get whatever. And so I'm not going to say it because we don't need to be censored. Anyways, she's traveled. She went to a really important event and she traveled no problem without having to do a thing.
Yeah.
She just went as herself. She went across the line. She
went as herself.
Yeah, went as herself. And she was able to travel, got on a plane, and there was no problem. So all that we're saying is fear would limit us.
Yes.
To doing something that we really want to do. And this woman went and gave it a try and she succeeded. There was no problem.
I love
You're
that.
allowed to still travel.
I love that.
Just maybe not out of YVR. Just know that if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Hey, if they put a man on a moon, you can do anything. Okay?
So true. What was yours?
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Something that I have fear. I have fear regarding this. I've seen a lot of documentaries. I've seen and heard a lot of podcasts and a lot of people share.
The man-eating spider.
Going to different parts of the world and experiencing like an ayahuasca ceremony.
Oh.
So I haven't been called to do it in the sense of right now. And of course, I'm not going to be doing it right now or anytime soon.
That you know of.
That I know of. But maybe down the line. Maybe years down the line.
Okay,
I don't know.
You're saying it didn't happen because it just hasn't aligned yet?
I'm saying it because of fears. There's fears there. And
has it aligned for you?
No.
Well,
it
there
hasn't
you go.
aligned. But yeah, that's something on the bucket list.
Yeah.
That one day, if I choose, maybe I'll experience. I've heard wild things.
Definitely.
Wild things.
Definitely. I mean, I think if you have a calling for something, like I don't have a calling for that.
Yeah.
I
don't either because I'm so all about like sobriety and eating healthy foods and blah blah blah. And there's nothing. This is from Mother Earth, so I shouldn't really even mix that into the mix.
Because this is not more of like partying and getting high or anything. This is more of like getting deeper within yourself.
And that's what
Jinx, you owe me a pop.
I'll offer you a celery juice. I ain't giving you a pop because that will be
How
killing
about a
you.
soda with lime on it?
No.
Why? I like soda.
Okay.
I got a soda strain.
Celery juice. Okay. I'll give you.
You want to make celery juice bubbly?
Soda? Yeah, I want to try with lime in it. Yeah, I want to try.
Okay.
Done. So yeah, that's something that's and if anybody doesn't know what that is, research. Like go on
for ayahuasca.
Yeah, go on like probably YouTube or go on like
what's it made out of?
It's actually, so there's two different plants. It's from a root and a plant that's boiled and mixed. And it's a very indigenous, it's not indigenous. It's a...
why not?
No, it is indigenous.
Of course it is.
I was thinking I was using that in the wrong content. And there's a very big like process. It's been around for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years.
Well, like any plant source in plant medicine and any of that has been from the beginning of time.
That's right.
Further back than we'll ever know. Or do we?
Do you remember? Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, I know your answer to this.
Do you?
And this is really hard to like have another answer. So I'm actually going to deter you from saying the first thing that's going to come to your mind.
Okay.
I want the second thing.
Okay.
What achievement are you most proud of accomplishing?
So you're going to say Yeah, so she's saying not to say about Cassius.
Yes, because obviously.
Obviously. Okay, achievement. There's lots. There's lots.
Come on, one.
So what does it
What's
say?
the first one after Cassius? What's the first one that came to your mind? What achievement are you the most proud of accomplishing?
Self-love.
Ooh.
The thoughts and the fears that stopped me and hindered me. So being able to actually love myself for who I am today.
Well, that's mine too. So
Cheers.
fuck yeah.
And I want you guys to ask yourself this. There's no external for me. There's no external achievement. It's internal.
Yeah.
Because without going within,
you could never create.
Nothing else felt.
Your accomplishments are not non-void without it.
Wow, that was a good question.
Yeah, that is really good because
wow.
With the self-love.
I was going to say Will Ferrell. I was like, whoa, we're going to go there.
I am a fan, but
Me too.
with self-care, having enough self-worth, what's the other word I'm looking for? Anything to do with you being limitless in your mind based on what you think your worth is. Like we do this a lot when we have imposter syndrome. And I mean, Kristen and I have had this, like, I can't tell you how many times where we were like, who the fuck are we to say and do the things that we're saying and doing? Yeah. Who are we to say? We have no business doing that. You have no business going through that with that idea. Well, why the fuck not? Mm-hmm. Coming full circle with like just doing.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like if you could take those limitations aside, what would that thing be? What would you look like? How would you be behaving? Where would you be? Who would you be hanging out with?
A big one that came to my mind is the fear, but it was actually the judgment. So what other people would think of us. And like, for an example, me sharing something like the ayahuasca thing, or me sharing with you something that I have made, that I had gone through or overcame, there was a lot of judgment because I would have been concerned of what you guys would have thought of me. But
that's a perfect example of a mirror effect. She was so afraid of being judged because she actually judged herself.
That's right. And that's the thing that I had to learn with this whole progress program of self-love. And I had really big people on the outside looking in that I placed so much power on them. I gave them all of my power because I'm like, this person has an opportunity to judge me. This person has an opportunity to criticize me as a mother, as a this, as a that. And I placed so much on it. And I created this fear, and it created this loop, and it kept me super small. So remember, the judgment of another is just really the mirror of the judgment of yourself.
Yes.
So when you're judging, when you think that person's judging you, it's actually the mirror of you. So then go within yourself. So this little tip is, go within and go, why am I judging myself about this? Why do I think I'm not good enough? Mm-hmm. That's what it always boils down to, is not good enough.
Yeah, and getting clear.
And then
usually it comes down right from childhood, unfortunately.
Perfect, Tiff. I was just going to say, I would have taken this sort of topic to my counselor.
Yeah.
We would have talked about it. We would have gone, where does this mirror when you were 5?
Do you need that 5-year-old right now to help you? No.
Are you willing to let it go?
Yes.
When are you willing to let it go?
Now.
Because it's not serving you as a 35-year-old grown-ass adult to have another person judge you, because the only motherfucking person that's judging you is yourself. So let go of the judge.
Mic drop.
Love this.
Time flew by, babe.
Holy.
We're past our limit. So what do you want to do?
Know your limits. Stay within it.
That could be a song. Know your limits. Stay within it.
We just needed to know. We need the tune to be able to go with that.
I'll just next time I'll go. Dun-a-dun-a,
Let's do one more question.
dun-a-dun-a.
Let's do one more question.
Okay, you got it, girl.
Might as well end it off on a fucking powerful note.
I just don't want to mix.
Did I tell already what these are? These are Create the Love Cards of Connection. We've shared this actually on
our earlier
older episode.
Yeah.
It's a really great.
Where are these feathers coming from?
The universe.
Is this the same feather that's been flying around the whole time?
It's just our angels.
There's a feather flying around our heads. Like, where did it come from?
It's your ancestors.
That's fucking awesome.
Okay, so yeah, these cards are great. Get them for your friends, your spouse. It will connect you guys together deeper. Oh, it's Mark. That's who it is. He's awesome.
We follow him on Instagram.
We do.
He's really cool.
Mark Groves, thank you for being so awesome. And he's really sharing his light these days.
Okay, these purple ones are really intense.
Okay, well you chose because you went to, it's called Too Much Information.
Okay, yeah.
So that's because you're in
not.
too much information. So now we can go back to, this is building chemistry.
Okay.
This is diving deeper, and you were in foreplay. I think you like foreplay.
I like foreplay.
And we're metaphorically speaking right now, as you guys know, because this is cards. Not actual.
Buddy, this was the first card that came up. Remember, we were like deciding whether or not we're going to do these cards. And the question came up. So this is for you listeners. This is for you. How important is money to you? Is money important to you? Think about that one for a second.
I already have the answer.
Well, obvs, we already know what the answer is, but I want to tell a story. It's story time. So basically, I used to equate success to how much money you have or how much money you're making. So in a lot of my endeavors and my new businesses that I'd started, I never met my goal in my dollar amount. So then I always felt like a fucking loser. I felt like I was not seeing success. Oh. And I spent years in this mindset, like years in it. And anytime I got to that mindset where I'm like, you're a fucking loser, you can't do this. Literally, that's when my action toward, like, with the thing that I was trying to do stopped, which is so sad because I never gave it that chance to develop. I was just gonna
say, it's like the energy, the time, the dedication, devotion, and then you would be like, pull out.
Well, and I would also compare myself a lot to those who were seeing success around me with the things. So I honestly was like, okay, well, obviously I'm not meant to do it. I'm not good at it, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to.
There's your limited belief. There's
exactly.
your fucking self-sabotage.
And to be honest, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, time is in your favor, and understand that these things and the development of your business and you take time. Mm-hmm. Building a business is the same amount of energy that it would take to build your own self-esteem. It takes time. Yes. So now that I understand that message, I've followed through with, the things that I know that are in my purpose view. Like, I'm like
total in alignment with who you 100%. Are and the vision and what you're trying to perceive and what you're.
There's nothing that can knock me off my chair at this point. Like, I don't care how many people say no. I don't care how it deviates. It does not.
It doesn't matter.
It does not magnify or have anything to do with the success that I feel within it. Because I feel as long as I am helping one person.
Yes, that's the answer.
That's all that matters. That's it.
Okay. You've done your job.
Your turn.
So, money is, what is it?
How important is money to you?
Okay, so.
I guess I didn't really answer that.
You didn't really answer it.
It's not important to me. It's not.
Yeah. So, trusting and knowing that you will always be okay. You will always have what you need. We were born into this world with nothing. We will leave with nothing but experience. So if I can experience life and help others and share knowledge and truth with everybody, that is more valuable to me than any dollar amount that is in my bank account. And I will share peace and love and joy are way more valuable to me than money. So I've had a lot of different things happen in my life and been surrounded by different types of people. I've learned a lot of lessons, and I've been able to experience a lot of cool things, and I'm grateful for all of them, because in the end, if we do not have our health, we have nothing. We do not have this experience. We do not have the ability to stay on earth to learn more. So health is important. Peace is important. And if you surround yourself full of chaos, turmoil, drama, freaking things that are just hectic,
what's money going
to do for you? What's it going to do?
I don't know.
So of course, money is part of the package, and it's going to be here no matter what. We're always going to be okay, and keep leaning into effortlessness and things that bring you peace. Because if you keep leaning into the money and you keep leaning into this rat race and what you're trying to chase, you're missing all the lessons along the way. You're missing the importance, the love, the connection, the peace, the unity.
I love that. Such a good answer. Thanks, makes me want to change mine.
And guess what? You are the creator of your movie, and you can have the floor and say whatever the fuck you want.
Thank you.
Whenever you want.
So, okay. Story time. How important is money to you? I have to say, in the beginning stages of, like, before Dave started his empire, we did stress about money. But it really had everything to do with old programming, and the way that the relationship that we had with money. We didn't live with abundance already at that time. So I do think that if you have a bad relationship with money, you clear that first. Yeah. Because money is monetary. It comes in and out of our lives. It is meant to. Yeah. So hanging on to it, like Kristen said, like, we're born with nothing and we're dying with nothing. Mm-hmm. You're not going to fucking take your money with you.
Or your house.
There is important to money because, yes, it definitely lightens the load of stress, especially between you and your spouse, if that is constant in your dialogue between each other, like, in the way that your relationship is with it. Having money can definitely make some things easier, but don't think for a second that it solves your problems, because if you're not getting clear with your money issue and then all of a sudden you have money, you're still going to have issues.
And they're going to be amplified.
Yeah. So I just really like coming down to the relationship with money. I think that part definitely needs attention if you haven't done that yet. But like Kristen said, no, we already have it. Mm-hmm. Live like you already have it. Fake it till you make it then. I don't fucking care. Yeah. But live in the mindset that you already have it.
If you live in scarcity mindset, it will always repeat itself. If you focus on when you pay a bill and you're angry the fact that you're paying this bill, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to make it easier. So why not
just
pay it with love?
Just kind of amplifies the issue. Yeah.
Pay it with love. There's bills that I'll get and I'm just like, oh, awesome. I know that I'm going to be able to find the way to pay for that.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put energy into things that aren't serving me.
That's right.
Put the energy where you want it to flow, in the abundance, trust, and it's just a knowing. It's
easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, and it's taken a lot of hard work and discovery to get to this place. But affirmations, writing notes on your wall, telling yourself, "Oh, I just thought something really negative. I can change it."
That's right.
We can turn it around.
I love that. Okay, now we're really over time.
I know, we're at 443. Now we're at 4433. So Are we done? Are we gonna? Should I pull a card?
Well, we were trying to make these episodes shorter.
I know.
Usually,
last week was an hour too.
Well, you know what I find is when we have an agenda, a bit of an agenda, and we have discussion around that, we're more on time. But you fucking leave us to like open mic. God damn!
Yes, I like open mic. And I think everybody else likes open mic too because it's spontaneous and we are raw. We don't script nothing. It just comes in. It's like, oh shit, did I share that? That thought really came into action.
I love it. And I love the fact that a lot of the work that we're doing is all to do with the action. No more just thoughts. Make it happen. Right, Kristen?
Right, TT. I'm going to pull a card.
Let's do it.
Okay, guys, are you ready? Yeah. This is for our people, our party people. Yeah, and abundance. You already have it. It's already yours. That house is already yours, girl.
Even if you don't feel it. Like, I remember, like, I'm like, who the fuck say that? I don't believe it. Like, I said it. I wrote it down on my book, like, 100 times, and I still don't believe it.
Yeah,
I thought it was total crock of shit.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of work.
Yeah.
To, like, finally train my subconscious.
Give us a message for the collective. Yeah, I believe it. I write it down. I believe it. I trust. I already know. It's like, yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
it's
I love
there.
that.
All of it. Effortless. It's like, hey, what's meant to come in is going to come in.
Yeah.
You can resist. You can frickin' put up the gate, the fence, whatever.
That's a lot of practice.
Oh.
What is that?
Dance with life. Do something to change your energy.
Well then, if that doesn't fucking sum it up, I don't know what does.
Right?
Okay, share your thoughts on that, KK.
Exactly what's been happening for me. I shared it with Tiffany the other day at the circle. I throw on music in the morning. I'm wearing my underwear still, and I'm dancing. And I move my body, and I am dancing with life. No more resisting. No more, oh, this, all that. It's like, no, just flow with it. Just dance. Whatever comes your way, just dance. Move that energy. Raise your frequency. Lean
and that
in.
goes really close to your heart. Like, you love to dance.
I love to dance.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with dancing. And it's awesome because I share that with my son, and he loves to dance, and we dance together. And we were dancing together and doing this movement, and a song, of course, randomly comes on. And it's a song, and it's called Soulmate. And I start bawling, and Cassius is like dancing with me, and I'm just like crying. He's like, Mom, he's like, are you upset? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, this song is just touching my heart right now. He's like, wow. He's like, you know what? He's like, it's okay. And he says, he's like, I'm here to protect you.
Oh,
I'm like, my son is just, and I'm not kidding you guys, exactly what happened. And I shared that emotion, and I showed that song touched my heart. So anyhow, back to it, dance with life. And it says, do something to change your energy. So you're having a really shitty day, alter the state, change your energy.
Naturally, guys, this is not talking grab a glass of wine.
No.
Going have a cigarette, smoking a doobie.
No.
This has got to come within. And if you're sitting and you're uncomfortable, I do strongly suggest to sit with that first. But take a change of action in what you're going to do afterward. Like Kristen said, maybe put some fucking music on.
Whatever it is. Whatever song. And like your favorite one, songs, like they speak to me. Mm-hmm. A song will come up at the perfect time. And it's like, dance. I don't care if it looks weird, like, or your kids, or let's say your whole family is like in this like, this icky energy in this, you could like cut the air with a knife, put on the song and just get on the damn table and start dancing. Watch
on the table.
Watch the energy shift in the whole room.
I love that.
Yeah, do it.
Well, there you go, guys. That card was for you. Do something to change your energy in the most positive, loving way. I mean, I hope you resonate with that. I hope you resonate with this episode today. Kristen and I are we're just like all hyped up right now. I know I'm just going to have such a good sleep today.
I know, me too.
Yeah. I've had some really amazing conversations today.
Oh, I know what I was going to say on the last note.
What's that?
Instead of going to Insight Timer and listening to a meditation, you can now go to my channel.
Boom, chicka-baka, boom.
Kristen Calawarney on YouTube. And
tell them what you're up to.
So, because my clients, this has been a dream of mine for a long time, is to have a special space for people to go to. They can get information and knowledge for free, because I believe sharing is caring. And I know that by sharing this information, and I can help one person, and then they will share it with one person, and it's going to help a whole lot of people.
Hence a big reason why we do the podcast.
Hence a huge reason why we're here. So when my clients come and see me, I was noticing I'm always outsourcing meditation. I'm writing out the heavy metal detox smoothie. I'm explaining to take your celery juice. I explain all of the tips and tricks and tools because I will always offer them. So now I've created the YouTube channel to share all of this stuff. So my favorite vitamins, the heavy metal detox smoothie, 5 to 10 minute clips of your morning affirmations and your meditation, your sleeping meditation, sound healing. And this is something that I feel very called to do. So it launched on January 22nd, 2022.
Woo! That's so awesome. Congratulations,
Thank
Kristen.
you.
It's just another way for you to level up your business and the message that you're putting out there.
Totally.
And that's on my list to do also.
It's right in alignment, part of the plan.
I know, because there's so much more than just the podcast that we like, what we have to share. Like, even like with what I'm doing with my clients, like I still could give more. Like,
yes.
There's just still more.
Yeah.
And
it's a perfect platform for Tiffany too, because how awesome is it going to be for you guys listening? Not only can you go and reach the meditations and do all those types of things and get the nutrition and the supplement info, now we're going to go in and get fitness, and we're going to get the ability to move our body, because you guys, we're a pie. There's a complete piece of the pie. It's your mind, body, and your soul. You need to work on your mental health, your physical health, your nutrition, and your spirituality. So tick off all those pieces, and you're going to have a really great, healthy vessel to move through your life with. Like, here we are as 2022. We're doing a lot of healing. We're doing a lot of upgrading and empowering. So tick off all the boxes. Fill your own cup. Because if yours isn't filled, you're not able to help your children.
or those around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, powerful. Yee! Okay, guys, we got to cut this shit. Cut it out.
Have a beautiful day, night, afternoon.
Whenever you're listening.
We love you guys.
Love you guys. Ciao for now. Bye.